So there is a turn-off event from Parliament. When they read the 2026 economic policy and budget statement for the NDC government by Honorable Atufosin, the finance minister, there have been debate currently ongoing in Parliament, and both majority and minority side have been communicating their feelings, especially the key aspect of the budget. But in a turn-off event yesterday, the Damango MP, who is Samuel Abujinapo, received some slashes, from the majority leader, Mahama Ayariga, based on a misrepresentation of an amount of money allocated to purchase some 4 modern helicopters and then 1 medium-range aircraft for the Ghana Air Force. So in that case, he was basically rating the amount of 13.1 billion Ghana cedis that has been allocated for that in a purchase of a 4-year. But he got the figures wrong, especially when he was converting it into the US dollars. Now, let's listen to what Mahama Yariga gave him yesterday as a medicine.
It is obvious that it is not the school. It is not the school. The school is good. The math teacher was good. The teachers are good. But how you get $1.2 billion from 2 billion Ghana cedis still baffles me.
So basically, that's just some little jabs, or like, let me say, some medication that he has given him. But he underscored it in the sense that his basic school, that is for Samuel Abujinapo, there are good mathematics teachers there, except that he was not the best math student, but the school was good. The school has produced big men that are statisticians, mathematical gurus and stuff. But unfortunately for Samuel Abujinapo, it's more or less like mathematics didn't favor him well in the school. But basically, let's go back to Parliament and hear what Samuel Abujinapo has been communicating, where he lamented on certain things that buying these aircrafts for Ghana is a misplaced priority, taking consideration that nurses are in the house unemployed, teachers are there unemployed, allowances has not been paid, the economy needs a 24-hour economy, the 133 shift as announced by the NDC far back 2024 for the presidential and the parliamentary elections. We need to be seeing that now. Let's listen to him.
In spite of all these problems, in spite of all these problems, the government wants to spend 1.2 billion United States dollars to purchase presidential debts. 1.2 billion Ghana cedis to purchase presidential debt. I'm talking about 1.2 billion United States dollars to purchase presidential debt. When you cannot pay nurses, when you cannot pay teachers, when you cannot buy farm produce, when you cannot recruit workers.
Mr. Speaker, he said that in this budget, 1.2 billion has been allocated to buy a presidential jet. Mr. Speaker, he should just show us which line item contained in the budget has an allocation or a proposal of $1.2 billion for the purchase of a presidential jet.
Mr.
First,
Speaker,
mention the page so that everybody can be with you.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, page 136 of the budget. Mr. Speaker, specifically paragraphs 1091 and 1092. And I quote, Mr. Speaker, and I quote, Mr. Speaker, this is what the finance minister said to this house. Mr. Speaker, the Ghana Air Force will be retooled. Beginning 2026, the government of Ghana will begin the procurement processes begin the procurement processes for the acquisition of 4 modern helicopters, 1 long range and 1 medium range aircrafts. Mr. Speaker, these aircrafts are expected to be delivered in 4 years' time if the procurement processes are completed in 2026. And then, Mr. Speaker, I then refer the House to page 184. Page 184 of the budget statement. Mr. Speaker, under item 34 titled Ministry of Defense, Mr. Speaker, where it is captured retooling of the Air Force, where the CAPEX, capital expenditure, is quoted by 2.5 billion cedis. Mr. Speaker, if we multiply that by 4 years, which the finance has indicated in page 136, if we multiply that by 4 years, which the finance has multiplied in the page 184, Mr. Speaker, every year they will provide for it. Mr. Speaker, let me conclude that the statement I made in my contribution to the debate of the budget is on firm grounds, it's on terra firma. They are beginning this year and they are going to continue for 4 years, and this year 2.5 billion has been programmed. If you multiply it by 4, it's $1.2 billion to buy 1 ship, to buy 4 helicopters, and to buy 2 presidential jets. Mr. Speaker, the facts and the data are unimpeachable and unequivocal. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Now, if you look at page 184, and then you come under item 34, 1, 2, 3, retooling of Air Force. That's the first figure I want to quote. The figure there is 2.6 billion Ghana cedis. Now, note it, write it down. And then let's move on to page 190. Which is a commitment for 2027. Now, that is a commitment for 2027. Under the same description, retooling of the Air Force, and that is 3.5 billion Ghana cedis. Now, let's move on. Page 916. Under the same description, retooling of the Air Force, and that is 3.3 billion as against the year 2028. Now, let's move on. So you can come with me to page 202. Under the same description, retooling of the Air Force, it comes up to some 3.5 billion Ghana cedis. Now, why in a hurry? If you put all the 4 together, it comes up to 4 years. 4 years. It's captured in the budget. It comes up to 12.9 billion Ghana cedis. Do a simple arithmetic, and you are going to convert it into dollars. A simple arithmetic. Divide that figure by 10. Some 1.29 million, right?
You are dividing it by what? You are dividing it by what?
$1.29 billion.
You are dividing it by what?
Now you see.
Hello, Honorable Minority Chief Whip, you are dividing it by what?
Can I conclude? I want to conclude. Our majority leader, clearly, leader, your Boku mathematics is suspect.
Majority leader, you have the floor.
Mr. Speaker, we are confident, we are proud, we are happy that we have the capacity, and in the next 4 years, we will retool the Ghana Air Force and we will invest 1.2 billion United States dollars in the Air Force. We will in the Air Force. We will for 4 years.
So, viewers, that has been the parliamentary debate that happened. So according to the minority, they are saying that it is unacceptable for government to prioritize buying aircraft as this time the government has just resumed into administration, and planning that is a misplaced priority. But let's say in this way, the response that Mahama Yariga has given to him, is it fair and fairly timely, or is okay? Because let's assume the minority has raised much more concern, especially where nurses, teachers, and public workers are struggling to receive their salary, their allowances. It's a good point he has made. But was it a wrong timing for him to also make the statement at that time, zeroing it down from buying something that to save Ghana, let's say internal and external security measures for the country, and then as well as the president and the Ghana Air Force or the Ghana Armed Forces in general? Let's say, how does the coordination come? Has he communicated it wrongly? The response from Mahama Yariga, was that also in the best interest, where he's zeroing down to his basic school and all sort of the jobs? But before I go, I want you to re-listen to the jabs or the lashes that Mahama Yariga has given to him for misquoting the amount of money that has been scheduled to buy these jets or these aircraft for Ghana.
Speaker, let me conclude. In spite of all these problems, the government, in spite of all these problems,
Fufulsu Primary School is a very good primary school. I know very, very senior civil servants and academics who are products of Fufulsu Primary School. And I know that you had a good maths teacher in that school. I know you had a good maths teacher in that school. Mr. Speaker, because I know that you had a good maths teacher in that school, that's why I'm surprised that when you convert 2 billion Ghana cedis.
So that was what happened in Parliament during the debate on the 2026 budget, yet to be approved. Any other thing, we get to cover the Zimbo TV GH.